My name is Amaron Mutuka Morara.
Yes.
Hello everyone, I go by the name Ruth Omboy Mwangi, but most
Yes.
people know me as She.
Hello, my name is Sally Kweyu.
Also, face the camera.
So I just face
Yes.
Okay. Hello, my name is Sally Kweyu, aka Majesta Obala.
Shona, you are up.
Niko nina swali moja linanisumbua nataka kuuliza. Oh. Hey. No, we can continue.
So ukiwa tayari niambie.
I'm good. Hi everyone. This is Chuna Salim from Let's Voice Podcaster, and it's another episode. Kama kawaida, this is Get to Know. And as usual, we have our contestant from Mr. and Miss Mombasa. It is an upcoming event that trying to showcase, not trying, but it's a project that is giving a women platform, women stroke men, Mr. and Miss Mombasa, platform to showcase their talent and what they are good at. But first of all, I want to say thank you to each and everyone who has been supporting us on our social media platform, that is at Let's Voice Podcaster. Kuhakikisha kwamba wanatupatia support, wana share, wana like content yetu, na vile vile wanafanya nini, wanafuatilia mitandao yetu ya kijamii. Lakini kama kawaida, na wacha niwapatie fursa, allow me to give them chance to introduce themselves, their names, what they are doing, where they are coming from. I've had unique names here. Kuna majina ambayo sijawahi kusikia. Let me start from my right hand side. Your name, kindly, what you do, na hapa umekuja kufanya nini na kama nani?
Hello everyone, I go by the name Ruth Omboy Mwangi, but in the industry they call me She. I'm a humbled contestant for Mr. and Miss Mombasa, 2nd edition. It's an upcoming event and it's going to be a very big event. You're all welcome and we're here to talk about it into details. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Sally Kweyu, aka Majesta Obala. That is my stage name. And I am here contesting in Mr. and Miss Mombasa for Miss Mombasa 2025-2026.
Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. My names are Amaron Mutuka Morara. A beauty pageant, high fashion, slow fashion, and also a commercial model. Career-wise, I am a hotelier in the accounts department. I'm also one of the biggest contestants of Mr. and Miss Mombasa 2025, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I've had unique names here. Let me start hapa katikati. Where do you come? Are you a Kenyan?
I am a Kenyan, yes.
Hiyo jina sijai kuisikia.
Kweli.
Ukweli wewe. Where's home?
So home is Kakamega County actually.
Okay.
Yes. But I've been raised in Nairobi, though niko na some roots in Mombasa.
Okay, I thought you were Ugandan. I swear. So, from my far end, remind me your name before you say what you're again.
She, just She.
Oh, She.
Yeah.
She's your stage name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you came to find about this contest, this project, Mr. and Miss Mombasa?
A friend of mine, actually 2 friends of mine. One of them was pushing me to going back to the modeling industry, and another one met me and was like, hey, She, you have a modeling body, and then we talked and was like, there's this upcoming event and you fit into it, and I'm glad to thank them, Mona, for bringing me into this platform. I appreciate it.
Oh, so you through
a friend. Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I would actually say it's kind of the same story, but for me, I met Mona during a women's platform that was organized by Studio Bella. We were doing photography. I met her on that day and she said, are you a model? You look like a model. And then she mentioned the competition, and I was very interested to try because I've been looking for opportunities, to put myself out there. That is how I started.
Oh, thank you. What about you? How did you know about it?
Okay, for me, I learned it through social media handouts. I do have a platform whereby I grasp all the contests that are happening countrywide in Kenya, internationally. So I came to know about it because I do follow Mr. and Miss Mombasa. Last year I was there, and when they advertised this, I saw it on TikTok and I was ready for it.
Okay, thank you so much. When it comes to modeling as an industry, there are a lot of tunazita ni stereotypes ambazo ukiangalia unaingia katika modeling industry simply because for the bag, for the cash, for the money. What about you guys? What inspired you?
Personally, modeling is something in me, and it's something that I like doing. Maybe kuna wale uko nyumbani wewe unataka kucheza na kitu fulani. When I'm home, even when I was a kid, I just like being on heels. That's the funny thing about me. I like being on heels, and then the body and everything. I was like, it's something I like and it's something in me. Why don't I just make it my career? I do it for my passion. That's me.
Okay. So you knew you wanted to pursue modeling.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Thank you, Shi. So for me, modeling is an opportunity to share myself with the world, to share my dreams, to share my talents, to share my ambitions, which then allow me to make a very huge change, which is something all of us need, So for me, that's what modeling is. It's a platform that allows me to make a change.
Okay, thank you. What about you? Apart from the bag, what inspired you?
What inspired me to be a model? First of all, I've been having this dream since I was a child. Back then when I was in class 2, 3, 4, I've been just admiring them. I look at the TV sessions, the catwalk, how people brand themselves, and I've just been having that vision in me. So what inspired me is when I got back and went to high school, there's this events that happen on high school, maybe the Miss Culture, you can have maybe, let's say we have Miss South the Sea. So I was very, very much interested, took part into it, and my first win is what drew me into it, and I knew that I was meant for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. She, in the beauty industry, let's talk about beauty industry. We have beauty standards. Lazima ukue curved, lazima ukue na height, usikue kandururu kama mimi. Lazima ukue na a certain body type. Unajua, those beauty standards. Have you ever mtu yote shai encourage she no hapana. Ama wewe mwenyewe uko na ile inaitwa nini self esteem yako ikakutrigger ukasema labda mimi hapana. Let's talk about beauty standards.
The only beauty standard, and it's something a lot of people I want to help, a lot of youths that I've encountered with, is maybe most of us utapata you have tattoos, but in the modeling industry utapata in some podiums you can't go when you have tattoos.
Really?
Yeah. So for me it was a very long journey because I had to quit modeling for like 3 years.
Because you had tattoos?
Yeah, I have tattoos, and then you go in some podiums. Hata uko najua maana yake and you put it there. For me, I have a story behind my tattoo. So unless everyone does tattoos on their own, that was the only challenge I've had, and it's something I'm trying to educate and to reach to as many youths as I can. If you have tattoos, don't discourage yourself. Modeling is you. It's something you like. Never be discouraged. You don't look like this, you don't look like this. It's you. If it's something that is in you, nobody can take it from you.
Thank you so much. What about you? What are your beauty standards ambazo labda tuseme ulikuwa ukaangalia ukasema mimi I have this, hivi ndio niko na beauty standard ambazo sana the society ambazo wamezieka for you to have as I've said earlier, you need to be curvy, tall, skin tone. Let's talk about it.
That is actually a very good conversation to have. A lot of the beauty standards, especially in the modeling industry, for a very long time were based on Western beauty standards. And that then doesn't give a chance to, or rather takes away from the other kind of women that exist, especially for African women. It is in our nature to be curved. So to stereotype and say only a certain kind of body is a fit model is not really fair, because while we're also looking at the body, we're looking at the spirit of the person. We're looking, a model is someone we can emulate. So the standard of perfection has always been an issue for me. I have a foot actually. I have a foot that has a missing nail. And for a long time I was told, hey, I've always been very insecure about that. Kucha, that one. So you see, it's kitu naweza control, but then I have to keep covering it up because the world expects something
to be
from
perfect.
me. Exactly. So I think that's also the other thing, perfection. Yeah.
Mama, beauty standard ambazo watu walikuwekea. You need to be a nose, sharp nose, lips, curvy, figure, height, skin tone.
Okay, for me I can say earlier I had no sikuwa na shida yote when it comes to, let's say, beauty, the figure. I was 1 GB by then, and people used to say that 1 GB are the people who are fit to be models. But I'm so happy that I can say those are now myths and misconceptions about modeling. I feel like now modeling has grown to an extent that it fits any type of a person. We do have plus size, we do have trans quality, we also do have men joining into female categories and female joining into male categories, of which it has created a platform for each and everyone who's willing to join. Yeah.
Thank you so much. If you were to crown Miss Mombasa now, what will be your first thing to do?
First thing, I would go back to the youths, to those that came along and to the ones that still hear about she. My passion is to reach to as many youths who have given up on their careers as models, and to educate them that no matter what myth you hear about, no matter what people tell you about, that's you, and that's your uniqueness. You have your unique thing in the modeling industry. Don't let anyone discourage you. I would use that to reach as many people as I can to preach my advocacy.
Okay, what about you? What to, let's say I'm crowning you Miss Mombasa now. How impactful will it be to you and to the society?
First of all, that would be such an honor, honestly. But the impact, I'd say, for me will be, like I said, my point is to make a difference and use my voice as a change, especially for those who don't have a voice. So one of those things that I do is I'd go back to the community and do education. One of the things we are discussing is sustainability. But then the thing is, the education about sustainability is not getting to the grassroots, whether it's how to recycle, whether it's how to treat forests, whether it's how to live in unison with nature and things like that. So that's one of the things that actually do given that kind of a platform.
Thank you so much. What about you? How impactful will it be for you to be crowned as Miss Mombasa 2025?
For me, it would be a great honor, first of all. And how impactful it's going to be, being a firstborn in our family and also a challenged youth into the society. I've learned it the hard way, believe you me. And I know the challenges that youths face outside here, especially when it comes to economically, financially, and there's a lot of challenges going on. And for me, being crowned Miss Mombasa 2025, I believe that with a story that I'd like to tell, back then when I was working in 2023, I just woke up one morning and I was fired out of no reason. And we are used into that mentality that once you quit or once you are fired, that's the end of life for you. So the tension that comes along with everything, it's what makes it challenging. And the myth that we were being told back then is hakuna kazi huku nje. So ukichezea kazi ama ukifutwa ndo mwisho wako. But believe you me, I went back at home. I was not discouraged. Yeah, it was stressful, and it brought depression, but I had to come back again together. And when I went back to research for jobs, I joined Google. I joined that's when the social medias were starting to work out. Instagram, TikTok ndo zilikuwa zimeanza kuwika. And I was just searching, AI was also coming up, and I was searching recent jobs and opportunities that are coming up with whatever that I was doing, because I was an hotelier. And I found a lot of opportunities that were going on. Especially we do have LinkedIn, we have Job Mag, we have a lot of jobs around here. A lot of jobs in Canada, outside, even in Kenya, within Nairobi, Mombasa, we have lots of jobs. The only problem is how to get them, and the connection, and how to reach the jobs. So for me, if I'm going to be crowned Miss Mombasa, I'm going to be a link. I'm also going to act as a mediator to create people opportunities, especially when it comes to talent. We do have a lot of talents ongoing. Just a question, do you guys know that we do have a festival outside high school?
No, we don't. I don't personally.
You do?
Not really.
So we do have festival outside national outside high school. That is happening every year in every county, and any county that wins goes internationally, supported by the country. So we have opportunities outside here. We have places that people can nurture their talent, places that people that can turn their talent into income. So being crowned, I'm going to create opportunities, act as a link to reach as many youths as possible, so that they can also get a chance to show whatever that they have, so that they can create talent into income.
I thank you so much for that. At least now it's not even about the bag anymore or just catwalking, but pale mtu ambaye ni contestant, at least akiingia katika beauty industry ama kwenye modeling industry, anajua there are so many opportunities that are linked ama outside there, na sio kukaa tu nyumbani. Let's talk about one thing that defines you as a model. Let's start with you. One thing that defines you as a model. What is it?
I would say courage. As I've said, there's a lot of challenges and that are facing back. I can't just tell everything here about my past. I use my courage to overcome whatever comes my way. There are a lot of youths there, they don't have the courage to change, to face the world. You find most of us have given up. That's why you see a lot of youths have given up in their careers. They're just home. They don't have anyone to talk to them. What describes me best? Courage. I'm courageous to face any challenge that comes my way, onto my mistake, find a way out, and always figure things out.
Okay. Well, what about you? What defines you as a model?
I think my biggest defining character will be resilience. I've had so many moments in my life where I've been pushed like completely to the edge, and each moment has been like a stepping stone, because there's always the option of sitting in the mud. You know, like when you fall, there's always the option of like, this situation is bad, and you sit and you complain, which I've done several times. But then just the ability to always pick myself up over and over again, and always show up, because if I can do that for myself, it means I can do that for others. But I need to be able to do it for myself first.
Well, what about you? What defines you as a model?
So for me, what defines me, I feel like I'm a go-getter. I'm a go-getter because I believe like everyone has their own strengths and their own weaknesses, and as our theme, beauty with purpose. So everyone is beautiful and cute in his or her own way. So being a go-getter has made me achieve regardless of what is going to pull me down. Because when it comes to a competition, you feel like everybody is fit for that crown. But what drives me is being a go-getter.
Okay, thank you so much. Katika the point beauty standards, we are in a society where we are judgmental. People control you. Social media can be very toxic to an extent that I were to contest, but then I have some few people, some few elements here and there that can tell you, no, you're not beautiful, you are dark skinned, because we're in a society where being dark skinned is a mistake. Kama wewe si light skin, you're not supposed to sana. Let's talk about the people are internalizing themselves. Let's talk about the issue of being dark skin na mtu kujaribu kukupull down simply because you are black, you are dark, in regarding in as far as modeling is concerned. Have you ever gone somewhere to model mkaambwa hii ni modeling ni light skin peke yake? Kuna kwa vitu kama hizo?
I've never experienced that.
Si kuambiwa necessarily.
I've never experienced.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
But ziko hizo vitu, right?
Yeah, but just say you've experienced.
You've experienced
Yes, but I realized I was answering her.
No, kila mtu akiongelea. Kila mtu akiongelea experience yake.
Kweli. No, with me it's not really an experience where it's outright, but it's when the opportunities do come, they will mostly go to the people who are light skinned, even though you probably fit the category. I did do advertising for a while, but I never got any mains, not because I wasn't qualified, you know. Yeah, because a lot of what shines on the screen, like I said, it's the beauty standards are westernized. Si zetu.
Hatujajikubali sana. So it's there kwa sababu there was hata si kitambo kama mtu umefuatilia sana TikTok, if you have not internalized yourself, then no. Najua mnanielewa chenye nasema. Kama hujajintazola kidogo, wewe si mrembo, wewe si. I think is it where we come from ama ni sisi wenyewe? Is it because some of us have experienced such bullying growing up? Is it the society, societal judgmentals? Ama what finally to make hizo beauty standards such like that? Where are we going wrong?
Personally, I would start with self-acceptance. If you don't accept yourself as who you are, you take your misconception to someone else.
In other words, you're trying to project your insecurities.
You project your insecurities. Like mimi ni she, najua niko na tattoos na mtu anipenda, I'll come and project it to someone who has tattoos like me. So if you don't accept yourself as whom you are, that's why you find social media has become so toxic that say utanipata niko hapa, in the next second everyone knows me. Reason I don't even know why. Because you're projecting your self-esteem issues, your low whatever to me. Just accept yourself as who you are. Don't let people decide who you are. Be yourself.
Okay, talking about hizo beauty standards na kando tutoke hapo kidogo. So let's talk about brand, modeling as brand. Because most of you, I understand kwamba you're doing modeling not just for the career path, but at the end of the day, kuna some endorsement which will be act as source of income, right? So let's talk about modeling as brand. How do you take modeling as brand? Let me start with you. How are you branding yourself? Ndo mtu akikuona ajue ule ni model, ama your social media mtu ajue I can spot you from far that you are model. Let's talk about branding.
Okay, so branding comes with a lot. So for me, first characteristics, how I carry myself outside there, how I talk, how I address myself, the words that I use when I'm airing out or explaining something or educating something into someone. The second thing is how I dress, because before I even utter a word, my presence or how I wear, my outfit tells a lot. My presentability tells a lot even before I speak. Because people are judgmental, as you say. So if I came in with like a mini skirt and a bra top, somebody will be like, modeling inafanyia watu. So like also branding yourself comes in with, for me, how I look presentable, how I be presentable. Then also how I address myself, especially when it comes to social media. Also followers. You also have to have followers to be a brand. You have to market yourself outside there as a model. You have to let people know you and what you do. Yeah.
Sawa. Let's talk about branding yourself. How should, from far or maybe from whatever you are doing, how should I identify you as a brand?
Okay, that's a good question. Maybe I could ask you a question before we continue.
Okay.
When I walked in, just from looking at me, are you able to tell that I'm a model?
Yeah.
What is it about me?
You've accessorized yourself. Mtu akiniona mimi atajua ule ameenda kazini tu ameenda kwa ofisi. But then there is that something ambayo mtu akiona labda maybe you've accessorized a little makeup touch. Pia umevaa nguo vizuri access
Thank you. Akipole nimerudisha question
no,
kwa you.
So
yeah, it's technically that. I think my body is a means for expression, and that's part of my brand. Brand is a unique quality that's just, it's unique to you. It's the same way in Kiskia something by Sauti Sol. Just even if I don't hear the words, just the beats, I'll know that's a Sauti Sol song. It's something that when people hear Majesta, or when they see something, they think, oh, that's definitely Majesta. Yeah.
Okay. What about you? How can I spot you? Brand. Let's talk about brand as a model.
Oh, personally, I face a lot of challenges when it comes to branding. But to myself, what I do, I don't let people project. I work as myself. I use me to be a brand. I let my body, my voice, my beauty to brand itself. I don't let people define me. I let my actions, my services, and everything I do to project to my modeling and branding action.
Okay, let's talk about long-term goals and short-term goals. In the beauty industry, what are your long-term goals? Ni watu unajua kuna mtu ambaye yuingia kwenye modeling kwa sababu you just pop up umeona 2025 kuna Mr. and Miss Mombasa, let me just do. Lakini then what about your long term? Are you there for a long term ama uko kwa sababu you are bored wacha na mimi niingie, ama kwa sababu I'm bored wacha niingie, but it's something that from inaitwa nini county level uende national level uende international level? What are your long term and short term goals? Tuanze kwa nani? Anyone? She?
Okay. Let's start with my own ambitions. I'm a person apart from modeling. I do creative wares actually, and those who doesn't know, that's what defines me mostly in the modeling industry. This year's theme in Mr. and Miss Mombasa is beauty with purpose for sustainable city. Without a purpose, there can't be a sustainable city. What is the purpose that you are bringing into the Mombasa that is bringing the sustainability? For me, I do recycle. My latest project, I did a project with a fellow model who is also a contestant. I worked with 3 models wearing costumes that I've made myself from raw. I would use that as a project to educate a lot of youth and also to bring income to some people, because you find some models have to hire their outfits. Why should you go and hire and I'm your fellow contestant and I'm making it as long as I have the theme? So my main achievement, what I want to achieve, is to educate a lot of youth that Kenya tu naona labda jirani yako anafikiria ni takataka. Let's use for example a tumbler. Wengine tu tunajuanga tu kimalizana na tumbler unaenda kwa kutupa. I can use it to make an outfit yenye ni complete na hata utajua ni tumbler.
Okay, so
let me just change this back. Sasa ukirudi chuna, just use 10 minutes to wind up.
sawa, bado kushumbili tu
Wind up
Chua chef,
kuna joto.
mtu anakufanya joto.
Fire.
Mushki.
Then I can extra gas. Extra clean.
Hizo tatu. Zote ziko sawa. Hii moja ina maji.
Watu wamekunywa. Ogopa yenye mtu amekuna.
But ina maji.
Kuna maji nje. So mbali sini hapa tu. Chukua tu basi acha ngoja niache.
Sawa.
This session is
Chula.
interesting.
Simalizi.
It's very
Iko interesting. Mnaenjoy ama nabwesha?
Yes, just continue uko poa. Atoka hapo basi tushakuona. Wacha tafunga.
jamani, asante.
Ah, that's me.
That's
That's me.
Haya.
Lazima ni brag mbele ya wageni. Sisi ndo nashtuka kama watu watatu wa fake. Tuko juu, tuko on. Nashangaa kama watu watatu wa fake.
Continue tu.
It's been a challenge.
Ukweli?
Yeah.
Tunaendelea.
Sana.
Meza Facebook.
Continue.
Okay, we were talking about long term and short term project. Tunazita nini? What are your long term and short term goals? Where were we? You.
We were on me, yes. So short term, yeah, like I said, education. The theme is beauty for sustainable cities. Now, a lot of like we said, a lot of sustainability has to do with information, because knowledge is power. But a lot of this information is not getting to the grassroots. So that's one of the things that I'd focus on short term. Apart from that, just a quick story of a little girl that I once met, and you know, she was selling things like peanuts on the street. And in this day and age, it's not fair to have, you know, children exposed to such conditions, especially when they're supposed to be under the care of their parents, you know. So that's another area I'd love to delve into, that is working with children, especially long term, women and children, just to improve, especially on the mental health and emotional part. A huge conversation that we were having with some friends, yeah, was to do with how when the woman is empowered in terms of knows who she is, understands her values, and loves herself, you automatically have children, both male and female, growing up in like a good, conducive environment, understanding who they are, and then at the end of the day, these are the people who grow into adults. So that is creating a sustainable city, a sustainable society, but not just from the little bits of things that we can do, which is still a lot, obviously, but educating the masses to understand why it's important and how we can actually achieve it in real time.
Thank you so much. What about you? What are your long term and what are your long term
And short term. Okay, so for me, being born and raised in Mombasa, winning this competition is one of my short-term goals, because I've always wished to be part of international competitions and national competitions, and I've never been to one. And believe you me, if I become Miss Mombasa 2025, I'm going to represent Mombasa to a competition that is in Kenya, countrywide. I'm representing Mombasa to that competition. And if I win, I'm going to represent Kenya internationally. So this is a great opportunity for me. And winning this is my first short-term goal. My long-term goals is to be a successful model, especially when we talk of branding. I envision myself running a foundation that I'm going to partner up with local and international business people and organizations that are willing and maybe they do also support branding or support fashion, art, catwalk into their organizations.
Okay. I think so much. As we're winding up, I would love to know who inspires you in the modeling industry. Didi Hadid. Naomi Campbell. Wanaitwa hivyo. Who are your role models? Ama ni mtu gani ambao ukiangalia kwenye modeling industry unasema I want to be the international one, not in local. Lakini who is your international icon in the modeling industry?
Currently, I would say two. I
Mhm.
don't really know their names. Sija master their names.
Mhm.
There's this international Miss Grand happening as we talk. So
Currently, mhm.
yeah, the one who inspires me the most is Miss Grand Ghana and Miss Grand Tanzania.
Ghana was the one who was
Oh,
having a
same.
whole garden.
Yeah.
Mwenye alikuwa amebeba garden yote.
I think she won, yeah.
She won, right?
She won in that category, and the reason why they inspire me, they are black women who are there. You know, kitambo watu walikuwa na ile mentality, as Africans you can't be on the modeling industry, as Africans you're not educated to be on such platforms. Like, I like how they are and the way they are presenting themselves in the process where I'm like, oh my God, I really want to be like this person, or maybe I can be more and add more to what she presents.
Okay, and who's your icon in the modeling industry?
This one you have caught me.
No, you can't do something. Unajua kuna mtu ambaye anamwangalia katika industry that one has made it through modeling. The likes of Kylie Jenner, right? So Kylie Jenner.
I think it's one of those conversations that's so and so, because I think for someone to be a model, it's not just about them modeling and working with big brands. It's also about the values that they stand for. So for me, those are the things I think I care more about, the values that this person stands for, how they share back with their community, than the actual, obviously there are works to be admired. Like is it like you say, Miss Grand Ghana, she has a beautiful walk, she carries herself very gracefully, so there's definitely something to be admired there. But beyond that, for me, I think it's very important what values then they add back, because modeling is a big platform.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you? Who's your icon in the modeling industry?
For me, I'd say Miss Tanzania. Miss Grand Tanzania has been my inspiration.
But the fact that hamwajui majina kuhusu. Mbona hamwajui majina?
Something.
Kwa hiyo ni Mtanzania?
Yeah.
I'm so sure ni wetu yule. Si wetu
She's a
yule.
Tanzanian.
It's the borders that zinafanya Tanzania and Kenya. She's ours.
Actually, everyone thinks she's Kenyan. Until when her name was portrayed, everyone was like,
That's ours.
this is a Kenyan name and she's a Tanzanian.
Oh, okay. And kwa nini yeye?
Hey, that girl, I feel like she's just the best. And what has made me even love more about her is how she gives back to the country.
Oh, she does.
How she's proud of her country. Anytime she's into a podcast, into an interview, she will never miss to thank or mention the country. So I feel like if I could get an opportunity, I will also do the same for my country.
Okay, the last 3 minutes is a short answers only. Who's behind you? Support in terms of support. Who's behind you? Mention tu jina tu tukisonga. Who's behind you? Who's supporting you? Maybe mtu akiniuliza who's behind you, it's always my mother. So what about you people? Who's behind your modeling industry? Who's supporting you? Who is your biggest supporter?
Personally, I would say myself, my trainer, and the person who's been driving me back to the modeling industry, my best friend, and Tricky Bits.
Okay, what about you?
I'd say myself to begin with. My family, obviously, my sister, my mom, my brother, my dad, they've encouraged me. And my partner, I have a very encouraging and loving partner who's also helped me gain confidence to be here.
Husband or partner?
Partner.
Okay. No ring yet. What about you?
For me, I'd say my family, myself, and also my partner. He's a designer, a model, and a trainer.
Okay.
He's the reason as to why I'm here today.
Okay, the last question. I choose between money and loyalty. Take it. Money and loyalty.
Loyalty. With loyalty, I can have money.
Okay.
It depends. It's
Money
a yes or
loyalty.
no. Oh my God.
Yes or no question. Money or loyalty?
In all honesty, loyalty. I don't think money is something to be
You
chased
people
after.
are rich.
The money will come.
You people are rich. What about usiwasikize?
For me, loyalty also.
Hey.
True.
Okay. I think we can call it a day. Maybe I'll take your parting shots as we are winding up. What are your parting shots? Tuanze na wewe. Your social media platforms kwenye watapata kazi zako, your jina, and how should people support you?
Okay, sawa. So on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, that's Talias Bria. On TikTok, that's Majesta Obala. How can you support me? You can go to the link and vote for me. That's Majesta Obala. You can also buy tickets. Please, kujeni mtuone jamani. We are doing all this to be in front of you. We need an audience. Come see us, come and support us. We'll be there on 8th.
Thank you. She?
I go with the name Ruth Mwangishi in all social media platforms. And how you can support me: go purchase as many tickets as you can, go vote to as many contestants as you can. Hata kama kona your favorite, enda tu votea wengine.
A win is a win.
A win is a win. You're a family.
Thank you.
So for me, TikTok at Maria Swash, Instagram is 23rd, and Facebook Marion Morara. How you're going to support us, because we all are contesting for Miss Mombasa 2025. We'd love you to come and make an inspiration out of that event. Yeah, support us by voting for one of your favorites. Yeah, just that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and I've been your host, Chuna Salim. Until next time, but without forgetting, kindly subscribe to our social media platform at Let's Voice Podcast. Share, like, mwambie rafiki yako kuna podcast inaitwa Let's Voice. It's a platform where hatubagui. Anyone with a story, with a journey, with a project, we are here to support. Until next time, Chuna Salim, bye bye.